this is Kaina. I'm a property agent for 11 years full-time in ERA, and I deal a lot with HDB houses where I do selling, buying and renting. I do some private cases as well for landed houses and for condos. For fully pay, one of the ways is the best time to do it now, because the property prices now has suddenly shot up. So in these last few months, after the circuit breaker, some of the prices has for HDB and private apartments in the reports, in the newspaper reports, it showed that the prices have gone up. So it's interesting because previously we thought a circuit breaker prices will go down because a lot of people don't want to sell house and all can. But because a few people don't want to sell house, the few houses that has to sell, the prices went up because there's not many houses to sell. So Alhamdulillah, now valuation has gone up. Because valuation go up, prices of house go up. So if you previously sell at a negative sale, a little bit of negative sale and cannot make some money, this is the best time to sell because you don't know when it will stop, you don't know when the prices will crash again, or you don't know until how long this will last until the next new ruling comes in. So if let's say now you can sell now and finally make that a little bit of profit for you to enough for you to sell and pay off everything, why not? I think that's the best time to do it now. Plus, if you are looking for fully paid property, if your CPF is enough, and when you sell, you have enough. If you can sell a bit higher, have enough now to fully pay your next property, this is one of the best time to do it. I have a few clients now who at that time, thought of buying condo or wants to buy upgraders and all. Now when they think because of the a very soft market, they afraid anything happen to one of the jobs. A few of them have decided now to sell and pay in full. So that's a good thing, right? You don't have the headache or unnecessary headache in future to pay for the house. So I think it's a good thing. It's very welcoming. Okay, to fully pay, of course, you can pay fully by CPF only or a mix of CPF and cash. And of course, cash only pun boleh lah. But in most cases where a lot of us are using CPF to pay our houses, so you need to do a very detailed calculation. So when you do the detailed calculation, you will know how much CPF you can use for your next housing. And then I can budget for you so that if you want to use all CPF and then top up a little bit of cash if you want, or if let's say we just want to use full by CPF, is it enough or not for you to pay off that next house? I feel there is better because the COV at that time, there was a point in time where COV was 50,000, 100,000 to buy resale. So if you have to pay 100,000 cash to buy resale, a lot of people cannot afford 100,000 cash. So a lot of people have to buy BTO. So they have to wait for 3 to 5 years for the house. But now because resale prices are cheaper than many years ago, so if you minus grant for first timers, 4 room and below, you get 50,000 grant. So you're getting like a 50,000 present from the government to buy a resale flat. You don't have to wait 3 to 5 years anymore. Of course, the calculation must be enough. You must have salary. You must be working with CPF every month, a good salary. If you're talking about salary $600 a month, then you nak beli resale or BTO, then it may be difficult for you to get both. But if you do the calculations, and then you will know what's your option. The first step is you have to get in touch with somebody who can do for you the calculation. Then you know what's your option. If not, you just book the BTO or you just go tengok-tengok rumah sendiri, then sekali pay deposit, find out that you cannot buy the house. Then you lose money lah. I wish you all the best and thank you for watching.